Whoa, we're climaxing on a prayer. Great parts on the show, but bad parts I swear. Whoa! I'm John Recton with my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax 33 Night 12 event with C Block and She Wants the D Block action. This House of Torture, Bullet Club, mashup, repetitive bullshit. I'm getting to the point where I'm having to fight the urge to just stop reviewing this tournament. Next year's tournament is up in the goddamn air. Because, god damn it, New Japan needs to freshen shit up. When they do things right, and they did some things right on this show, reminds you that New Japan Pro Wrestling can do things better than any wrestling company, in my personal opinion. Especially the ones I watch, but just, it reminds me of why I love wrestling, and then they'll just take it away with the same shit that makes referees look stupid. And just... It's fucking frustrating. A tale of two shows, that's for sure. Kevin Kelly flying solo on commentary here for C Blocka, She Wants the D Blocka action, and then A and B, and then C and D, and we're just going to keep going here and all this and all. And we're getting down to titty gritty, and it sounds like I'm totally deflated. There were good parts to this show, once again, but Tanahashi against Alex Coughlin. Tana is on his last legs. Next year will probably be his last G1. Tana targets the knee. There were heavy chops and some good stuff. Don't get me wrong. Alex Coughlin can work, but then they go outside. He slams one of the young lions on Tana. And then Tana roars back, aces high into a bridge pin, which was unique. And then a DVD for two. And can Tana get the victory? No, he doesn't. Jackhammer, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Alex Coughlin beating Tanahashi. Whatever, I mean, Coughlin has only 4 points, so he's not in contention, and Tana is pretty much almost mathematically out. It is what it is. I mean, I don't think Tana was going to be in the... If Tana somehow manages to backdoor his way into the quarterfinals, cool, that's great, I guess. They're going to have to give him a big send-off, though. I mean, I'm really, really worried about watching Tana move in the ring. And then Evil with Dick against Mikey Nichols. Fuck it. No. Whoever keeps booking this stuff deserves to be fired and sent out into the sea or into a pit of piranhas. Mikey Nichols won with a roll-up bridge. That's good. So, Mikey has 4, Evil has 8. The fact that Evil is in contention in this G1 is just further proof that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's not about having a hated heel that you want to see get beaten down. Evil is not interesting. None of this House of Torture stuff, Bullet Club stuff is interesting. I will get positive during this review, I promise. It will not be with the next match. Shane Haste against Yano. Yano has a black bag, claiming it's his hat. And then we get shenanigans where they go under the ring. Well, Fujita goes under the ring because he accompanies all of TMDK. And also Zack Sabre Jr. And, oh no, there's a bucket taped to Shane Haste's head. He's wrestling with a bucket on his head. The Yano antics are old. That's one thing they need to freshen up. So anyway, the referee gets the bucket on his head, and then a roll-up for 3. Both have 4 points. It was at this point I actually paused it. I messaged a friend of mine, and I said, tell me today's G1 show gets better after the 3rd match, because if it doesn't, I don't think I can do it. And he says, no, it does. Stick with it. He says not a great show overall, but stick with it. And I'm glad I did, because Sonari versus Ishii was hard-hitting, well done, and had a good pace to it. Ishii's another that I think this is his, if not his last, it's his second to last G1. Because you can tell that he is really, really trying. The spirit is willing. The body is breaking down. Hanare has really improved. Some hard kicks and strikes. We did get the nose selling, which I'm kind of sick of in all honesty, but it was what it was. Lariats. We get into the 10-minute mark, past 10-minute mark. Rampage for 2. Ultima. Uranagi, which just sounds like a urinal cake to me. The exposed knee strike. Then reversals, it looked like, oh no, he's going to pull out the vertical drop brainbuster, but no, Streets of Rage, 1, 2, 3. Hanari gets the victory. He's up to 4 points. Ishii has 2. Give Hanari a chance to finish strong. If he finishes with 3 victories, then that's good, because I think we only have one more round of all this stuff, so nevertheless. So, that was good. I'm glad I stuck with it. And then we got Goto versus Jeff Cobb, which was good. It was well worked. Goto has taped ribs and kept favoring them. Cobb took over, but did get caught a few times. Goto kept trying to come back, got a sleeper hold on. And that's the thing, even a monster's got to breathe. That's a quote that JR said about Umaga. I'm not comparing Cobb to Umaga, but even a big guy, you got to make sure you break him down. Back and forth, Yoshikoroshi, the headbutts, a code red for 2. And I thought Cobb was actually going to pull this out, but no, they had Goto with the GTR, 1, 2, 3. Why? I mean, yes, they want to create some drama. They don't want to automate. I mean, they've slotted, I believe, Sonata and Okada into the quarterfinals already. They almost slot so many people in with, I think they have like 7, no. I think they have about 6 events left, because they have the 5th, the 6th. Yeah. No, they have 8. The whole point is they have enough events left where they want to create some drama, but I don't think having Jeff Cobb automatically in the quarterfinals means that he's going to win, but nevertheless. So, it was what it was. Tama Tonga versus Eddie Kingston. Good stuff. Well worked. Hard hitting. More good stuff. Eddie, I thought may bust his nose actually at one point because he kept checking it around and everything. Maybe his eyes are watering. Hopefully he's all right. They took it seriously. They did some good stuff. The Supreme Flow miss, the big splash that Tama does. The no-selling. I'm kind of sick of the no-selling. Doing it on occasion is one thing, but doing it in almost every match. I know that's something that is in Japanese wrestling a lot, but it's also bled over to a lot of American promotions, and I'm like, I don't get it. The moves don't register then, but Tongan twist for 2, a back fist for 2, and Tama might hit the gun, so nope. Second back fist, and then the Northern Lights Bomb 1, 2, 3. Eddie has 8 points, Tama has 7. Eddie's in contention. I mean, he's a strong openweight champion, so that makes sense. But considering he's also tied to AEW, Ring of Honor, whatever. I mean, same thing, because Khan owns both of them. Was what it was. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Tetsuya Naito. Good. Finally. Something that probably should have main evented in retrospect, in all honesty. Because it was certainly better than what followed. Zack Sabre Jr. just mocking Naito. And then Naito got a little pissed. Not being so tranquilo or tranquillo, as JR would say. Good verbiage there. Neck breaker on the barricade. So Naito targets the neck. Zack Sabre Jr. targets the arm. Both of these guys can work, and they work well together. And thankfully, this didn't end like one of the matches where Naito had the knee injury and was out of the G1. So a Destino for 2. An arm trap. Ouch. Naito manages to just get his foot on the rope. 5 minutes left. We get a series of roll-ups. A Destino counter into the Zack Driver. We're 3 minutes left. We're really getting down here. 2 minutes left. More near falls. And then inside cradle. 1, 2, 3. Naito gets the victory. Both are at 8. Watch this keep Zack Sabre Jr. out of the quarterfinals. That's another one I don't understand. And I got nothing against Naito. If they somehow manage to have Naito take on Sonata, which, now that I think about it, if Naito gets into the quarterfinals, it's entirely possible they may fucking do that. I guess it makes sense for the fact Sonata left LIJ. But, alright. We'll see what happens. So then Shingo versus Finlay. Do we get less shenanigans? Finlay broke out a table within the first couple minutes, and Last of the Dragons, 1, 2, 3. That's all I'm going to do for David Finlay until David Finlay actually wants to shape up and actually try to wrestle. So yeah, 7 points for Shingo, 8 for Finlay. That's all I have to say about that, because any of that Bullet Club stuff just doesn't deserve attention. So yeah, there you go. The 5th and the 6th will likely be Human Centipede together just because of the amount of work and other content that I will be doing. And look for a lot of movie reviews coming up in the next couple days if that interests you. So agree, disagree, what I said, like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Recklin. I'll see you soon.